Well, hey there, it's Angela, YouTube channel, always Angela, XOXO. I just wanted to come and do a video on Sunday. Just a little update on what I've been saving so far. So if you're new to my channel, I appreciate you clicking and joining my journey. I hope you will subscribe. To my other subscribers already watching my videos and playlists. I really appreciate you guys. So savings challenges, a fun way to save money. It's cash stuffing, sinking funds, different things like that. For me, it just really helps me to see the spending, the savings, having a fun way to do it. It's just really helpful that way. If you have any questions, being new to it or, wanting to know, more about it, happy to answer any questions. There's other channels that they, been doing it a while, have different tips. The more videos you see and the more, creators that you check in with, you'll find somebody that, fits, similar budgets, similar situations, things you're saving for. I don't have any debt. There's channels that, are saving to get rid of debt and different things like that. My daughter is 18, so I don't have, any small children. Don't have a reason to be doing back to school, but back to school savings is happening on a lot of channels. I'm still trying to hang on to summer. I feel like summer just went so fast. But I am doing this 4th of July challenge, so I chose like different types of challenges. So being a mini, tinies, a roll and save. This is a member exclusive and a scratch off. So a little variety of each. I'm gonna roll the dice and move my melody. I wish I had a Karomi one, but I will use my melody. So we got a 1, so I'm gonna move her 1 space. I didn't really count how it's gonna go. So $1 going into our 4th of July mini. This is Budgets with Alma. $1. Oh, by the way, I have $20 today. Let me count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So $20 for today. That's for something else. Go. 36 in there so far. I'm trying to do it little by little. Okay, so 1 space, got my melody there, and then, oh God, 1, 2. This is a tiny. This is from Pillar Saving, Missy. Got $1 going in there. That's a tiny. Oh, did I pull it? No. Okay. $1 for the mini, $1 for the tiny. Okay, we're moving 1. It's a roll and save. So I'm gonna roll a 3-sided dice. See what we're saving. $1. Lots of 1 today. We might be able to get through them sooner than the end of July. Okay, so melody is going 1, 2 back here. I'm doing this like a roll and save. First I was using a 6-sided dice, but it will take me longer, so I'm just gonna do the 3-sided. So we got $1. Oh, $1. I think we're up to 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Melody's going to 1, 2. This is a time. Oh, sorry. This is from Jenna B Saves. Her YouTube channel is Two Sister Bees with her sister April. And on Etsy and Ko-fi, she's Jenna B Saves. This is from Julie's Pages. It's a little like 4th of July gnome celebrating. We're just gonna give it $1. And then Melody, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, back up here to our mini. We're gonna give it $1. Okay, she going next. 1, 2, 3. This is a roll and save. This is Pam at Gaming Grandma Budgets. We'll roll. It's a 1. 1 is the lucky number today. Okay, where's she going next? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to our roll and save. We might finish 1. That's exciting. Okay, oh, roll and save. We'll roll this one. A 3. Good job. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one is finished. So we'll count that out. I'm putting all the money together. I just wanted to do a, 4th of July theme thing with a touch on all of them in case people have questions. So getting the, oh, I was supposed to add $4. I forgot, see? Memberships, minis, tinies. I know when I first started, I had a lot of scratch off ones. And I didn't really understand like the concept of all the different types of savings challenges. But the more I play and the more, I get into it. Sometimes I make up my own rules. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is a scratch off that I made. I got a little tool somewhere. Sorry. I know I just seen it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, so I'm just gonna pick random. Ooh, what does it say? Oh, it's giving me the option to pick the amount. And since this was a 4th of July special, I'm gonna pick 4. You pick $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. $4. Write a 4 on here. Okay, where to next, Melody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back up here. I'm gonna do it like a roll and save. A 2. I think we're supposed to add 4, but I'm just gonna do it as like a roll and save this time because I forgot about adding the $4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up here. Roll and save. $1. And then where to next? 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to my scratcher. Okay, I'll pick here. This is definitely not my tool. I don't know where. It's always up there. Can't see. So how's everybody's weekend going? Mine's been pretty peaceful and got, a bunch of cleaning done. I am watching videos all weekend. Okay, so $1. So we got 2 left. Let's see what we can do with $2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back here. Dun, dun, dun. Might end up with an IOU. I think it might be 4. 4 in there. Yeah, so I got, a bunch of, oh, my psychic or what? No, I did a lot of 4s on purpose because it was for 4th of July. But then the scratch off is done too. We finished 2 of them. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not gonna put the dollar in until I'm done with the whole set. I might put $1 in for each. Okay, so that's 4. I'll write 02 there. Put our last 2 in. So this is the $20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Something's not adding up. I might have skipped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So $20. We're going to keep those singles and put a 20 in. So all together in our 4th of July challenges, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56. $56. And keep them all together still. Like I said, you know, I just wanted to show, you know, a variety of different types of challenges for 4th of July. I like sticking with the theme. Right now I am looking for mermaid and underwater style tinies and minis. So I can do in August. I feel like I missed out on a huge chunk of summer. So we have 20, 40, 50, 55, 56. I don't have an envelope. I am keeping it in this binder down here. Put that away. Thank you, Melody. She got a new show coming out, her and Karomi, coming out on Netflix. I think Karomi looks a little odd in it, but you know, I'm not, you know, artist doing the work. This is my YouTube playlist. Right now on the laptop in the room, I have Odette's Budgeting Life going, and behind me on the laptop, I have Lifted Up and Living going so far. I've been working back on Ara's and Christie's on the phones when I have a chance. It's been going really good. Just been leaving purple hearts or showing what video I'm on, if it's in order. Sometimes I notice sometimes it goes in order, but on Odette, I think I was on like 6 months ago, and then all of a sudden the next video was like one that I seen like 7 days ago or something. So sometimes it seems like it's not in order. Okay. During the live last night with Jeanette's Journey, we did, you know, a bunch of questions and different things, but I also played, I had $6 that was just like leftover from another challenge that finished, and so I just put the $6 in, marking a $3 flower, a $1 flower, and a $2 dice. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this one and playing here and there until it's finished. And that was part of her live. She gave us a little certificate for supporting her live on Saturday nights. Super cute. I watched Judy's Sunday Playing with Friends, and we got a $13 gnome. So 12, 26, 39. I did not have change, so I just put 40 in. So up to $39 on Playing with Friends with Miss Judy. So I gotta have the ink blocker, otherwise that ink ends up getting on everything. For the longest, I didn't have any smearing or smudging with Sharpie, but now it seems like yeah, it's smearing and smudging. So on this one, I'm gonna put this 80 cents in dimes. 2, 4, 6, 8. I did not have it the paper out last time, and I was just putting the dimes to the side. But instead of constantly moving them, I'm gonna color the 80 cents and drop my dimes. Okay, and that is Mandy's budgeting journey. Her name's not on here, but I did end up figuring it out. And I saved the dimes separately because I find them in random places that I believe is being left from my Aunt Cindy, who passed away. And yeah, I find them in like the oddest places, so I just keep my dimes separate, you know, as a remembrance to my aunt. This is a game that I was playing in the beginning of the year, and when I had to move, I had took the money out from it, and I was just gonna start where I was, like, you know, just left off, but I decided to as I go, um so, you know, as I work on July or August, I will make up the spots that I owe for. So I'm saying I'm on June and July, but so far in here I have 20, 40, 45. I put the stickers normally because I want to be surprised by the amounts. But like I said, having to pull it and starting over, I wasn't gonna go back and put the money in for the spots. But I decided, yeah, that I am going to, you know, just randomly put amounts in when I can and keep going. You know, it's really hard, like when you feel like you've accomplished something or you're doing so good doing something and then you have to start over. But you shouldn't see it that way. Look at it like a fresh start. Continue, you know, where you're at. And if you can go back and make up the thing, I was gonna do just July to July next year, like I'm doing with my box over there. But no, I decided when I can put the extras back in, I'm going to. So $45, I don't think that that's, you know, that bad. I mean, for, you know, having to go back and, you know, a fresh start. So, and I'm doing really good with that. Everything's been, you know, going really, really smooth with, you know, living solo and yeah, having a great time doing it. So this $20, I'm wearing my little Libra bracelet. This $20. So I went for eyeglasses, and I thought, you know, budgeting like $200 out of pocket, you know, that's about right after insurance and stuff like that. It didn't end up being that much. So I had extra money left after paying for eyeglasses. I did put some back into a medical just in case something else happens. But I was like, with the extra money, yeah, I'm gonna put some more into the Zodiac box, and yeah, play my little box challenges. I don't remember why I put these to the side. Oh, these were the finished ones. What was this one then? See what happens? Okay, these are the finished ones. These ones can be put back in, right? No? Why don't I remember? We just played this. I cut them and they like fit perfectly. Oh, this one, okay. So this one had you bonuses. Oh man. I laminate them and then end up messing up the cards. We gotta shuffle anyways. Okay, so this one can be put back in. This one can be put back in. I'm gonna keep them up. These ones are actually done. Okay, now I got it. We ain't gonna go through all of them, so I'll just shuffle some, get us going. They're gonna be all mixed up and whatever. Bad shuffler. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have search and save Aries. Let me get my calculator because I put all the money together. $20. Search and save Aries. That is only $1. Oops. I'm like, oh, don't add it in. You got a minus. Okay, $1. Writing in my blue marker for sapphire. So we're going to say that one is done. Well, I guess I don't got to write the amounts on there. Next one is search and save. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. She could be Aquarius. No. No, female Sagittarius with the arrows, right? No, no. could she be? Yes, Sagittarius. I should know these. My daughter is Sagittarius. $2. Okay. I can't wait to see how much this saves. Oh, by the way, this is from Charma Budgets, Jamie. I love it. I'm really enjoying the different box challenges. I want to get to the Dancing Through the Decades from Alex at Allie Bear Budgets. I have got that one too. I put it in the binder, but between this one and the Monster box challenge, I'm just you know, trying to do what I can. Okay, this is a Libra. I kind of thought that, but wasn't positive. $1. Oh, I make the worst stars. Okay, $1. Okay, and then this has the bonus on it, so we are going to put it back over there. And I said every time I get a Libra, I will X a star and save $1. So we're down to 15. And make sure they dry. Okay, next card is, that's got to be Aquarius, right? Water or Virgo. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, I forgot to look for meteors on the card. I don't think we had any. $3, so we're down to 12. That's a color and save one, but I didn't color. I didn't come back in color. I forgot. So we'll just mark it like that. I want to mark my marker on everything. Okay, this one is Aries, and that's $4. That's gonna go in the comeback pile. Okay, so we gotta get those bonuses. $4. We're down to $8. Oh, Aries is getting nice and full. Next card. Is there anything that you guys like watch on Netflix or anything? I've been going back through and refreshing myself on shows that I used to watch, because I didn't really get to pick shows when I was living with someone else. He pretty much picked everything to watch. So now I'm going back through and like refreshing myself. I got $2 for Pisces on the stuff that I used to watch. And yeah, I don't know if there's, you know, anything that I knew that I should be checking out. So yeah, let me know if you have any Netflix suggestions. So $4. $4 left. Where are we going? Let's see. Search and save Aquarius. Well, we barely got to the back of the thing. This is $4 even. So we got it exactly $20. That one is done. And yeah, so we don't have an IOU, which is great. Let's see how much money we have all together now. Should be 60, right? Oh, 20, no, I forgot I did 25, not 40. 20, 40, 45. Okay, $45 so far in our Zodiac box challenge. Oh, I missed the whole pocket for the money too. And again, that's Charma Budgets. Jamie, I think it's, you know, absolutely adorable, fun box challenge. There are a lot of different box challenge. So if you're not really into the whole Zodiac thing, you want to find something else, there are a ton of box challenges out there. It gives you a little variety of everything to do. So, you know, some roll and saves, usually some kind of game, you know, different things, search and saves. So yeah, and there's tons tons of stuff to do in it. And you don't have to have binders and envelopes to do all this. You can keep all this, you know, together. I had showed before, you know, I didn't buy binders. Probably I was doing this probably like 3 or 4 months. I had some like regular envelopes, some stuff I just kept piled up. But if you're looking at, you know, challenges, you know, full size, you can hold them together with a paper clip, you know, up at the top, regular, you know, business envelope to keep the money in. I showed poking a hole, even if you only got one hole puncher. This is a shower ring holding it together. There's, you know, a ton of things you can do if you're new to budgeting. If you don't have dollars, like, you know, a lot of dollars and whatever, play with your change. Just make it fun. Make saving money fun. Once you start, I'm telling you, once you start doing it, it gets so smooth, so easy. You find tons of ways to earn extra money, cut back on spending, cut back on, you know, some bills like, you know, turning off lights. You can lower your electric bill. You can look for ways to lower your electric bill, different things. The more you do this, I'm not saying you have to live frugal. I'm not saying like you have to reuse aluminum foil and stuff like that. But you find ways to, you want to stuff that, you know, $20 in that binder. You find ways to get that $20 or to save that $20. And it seems like the more I commit myself to, the more I'm able to save. This is a thing that I print, the date, the saving challenge I'm working on, hopefully, you know, end date, so goal amount, you know, what I think, you know, I want to put into it, and then what I actually save. Because sometimes I'm playing a game and that game can be never ending, you know. But let's say, you know, I got the game and it doesn't say what it's going to save, but, you know, I want the goal to be $50, then I can set that. I can set that amount and play until I hit that $50, you know, or whatever. If you give your savings challenges categories, like me and my daughter are gonna be playing some Wicked challenges, because Wicked 2 is coming out. So we want to go see it. We want to go see it in the theater. So, you know, that's going to cost money. So you know, save up, you know, however you want. So if I think it's going to cost us like $60, you know, maybe 80, you know, if we get snacks and whatever. But, yeah, then I'll play savings challenges until I have that money for that movie, you know. And we don't miss out on fun. We go and do a ton of fun things. That's not what a budget is. You don't have to feel restricted. But yeah, I get questions all the time from people, you know, why I do this and whatever. To me, it's been the only logical way to me that works for me to actually save money. Before all my bills were paid, I never had issue, you know, paying bills. But I didn't have money left in the bank. I didn't have money in savings and stuff, like very little for emergency fund. Because I would just swipe my card and spend what was left. I just figured if an emergency came up, my next check, you know, would be enough to cover it. But I had stuff, tons of stuff and tons of things, and, you know, went on, you know, trips. But when I tell you, like, we went on Disney package, picture package, it was ridiculous. I mean, it really was. We were in the parks every single day. We had 3 meals a day, 2 snacks. We literally were Disneying around our meals. And because we had spent so much money on this full-blown package that we wanted to make sure, we used it. It was a lot of money. And my daughter was 2. So back then, she ate for free, got in for free, all those things. So 2 people in that trip with spending probably was about like $8,000. And when I think back, like, yes, we had a great time. Does she remember it? No, only from pictures. She really does not have real recollection of being there at that age. But just extravagant trips like that. I mean, we did Disney not even 9 months later for my birthday. So her second birthday, my 32nd birthday or 33rd or whatever it was, we went on really expensive trips for hers and my ex-husband's birthdays. Yeah, we have great memories. We have a ton of pictures and stuff like that, but we just spent. When I think about how much we were making together and how much money we put into a home and food, I mean, we had a big deep freezer and side by side with pull-out drawers and pantry and shelves, and I just think about like, oh my God, like we just spent, and no, nothing to show for it. Neither one of us are gonna, retire early, which we probably could have, and just spending to have stuff and things, and we don't even know, like, it wasn't like we had, a reason to brag or show off or anything like that. We just didn't function as savers. And when I started to do this and I started to learn about savings and putting stuff away, like, it was so eye-opening. Like, my first experience was, okay, I'm gonna try this no spend. And they recommended tracking your spending. And I had these sheets and I was running through them and deducting stuff from my debit card. I mean, sheet after sheet. And Jen from Two Sister B said, pull bank statements and see what categories your spending actually goes under. I didn't know. I couldn't even tell you. Like, 4 days ago, ordered something from Amazon. I have to go on the phone to see what did I order 4 days ago, 8 days ago, whatever it was, on my bank statement. It was, the spending was just crazy ridiculous. Shopping at Walmart, online orders, just different things that I couldn't even properly track because I honestly didn't know what I was spending the money on. So once that opened my eyes and to see, like, I didn't need all that stuff. There was not even like a real want for it. It was just like, oh, I got the money, order it. Or, like that, like, there's money in the bank, swipe my card. So all that was so eye-opening. I tell people 3 months, 6 months of bank statements. When you start listing those things, like what you purchased, how much actually went into bills, how much actually went into like gas, food, the things you can't not get. I mean, we all have our things that we can't get away from paying for housing. You're not going to get away from paying for gas and electric. Most homes have, cell phones, internet. You're not going to get away from those. I think Dave Ramsey calls them like your 4 walls. Everybody needs to eat. don't need to eat out, but if that is something that's like for me and my mom growing up, two of us eating out was cheaper than her getting food and cooking at home. Plus, working all day, she was not going to come home and cook. So it was cheaper back then for me and her to go out to eat. You list your absolute necessities versus just stuff, like I just talked about, Netflix or whatever. It's not a need, but it is something that I'm willing to, call as like my personal choice to have. When I go to the gas station, fountain drinks, not a need, but it is something that, so once you know what your spending is and what are your necessities, then anything after that that's not budgeted for, not planned for, is a spend day. So I do, $1 on every day for no spend. And then if I spend outside of what's budgeted or I go over, like I'm only supposed to go to the dollar store and get hand soap, and I end up seeing, a new brush or, something that I didn't necessarily go there to buy, I put $5 in for a spend day. So it's almost like a punishment to myself, but it's a savings. So that's how that works for me. That's how I like to do the no spend. You can keep track on a regular calendar. There's plenty of people who have created no spend calendars, and just see how it goes. And that's what I recommend, starting with, and then work your way into savings challenges. So if you're doing savings challenges and the money is going to go into sinking funds, towards like something specific, that's one way. If you're doing savings challenges to pay off debt, or you're doing savings challenges to maybe get a month ahead, and you do that with each bill. And it might be a slow start, and it might feel like everybody else is saving so much more than you, but you're just starting out. You just, give it a go. You have something specific that you do every year. Every year you do this, you have a whole year to save for it. So if it's a big trip for a birthday, you have a whole year to save. If it's something you do every summer, your family goes camping every summer, you have a whole year. I recommend setting a budget and dividing it by 11 months. Then you have 11 chances, or sometimes, if you're bi-weekly or weekly paid, but you have all that time to save. Don't wait until it's a month away and then go, I need $1,000 by September for my birthday. Like that's, every year it's coming. Christmas is coming every year. If you do stuff on Easter or other holidays, it's coming every year. People would wait till like the day before Mother's Day and say, what am I going to get my mom for Mother's Day? You knew it was coming for a whole year. Like, why are you talking about it the day before? You knew it was coming the whole year. And Father's Day. Don't forget, but man, your mom gave birth to you, and her birthday and Mother's Day definitely should not be forgotten. So, sorry, I lost my mom, and when people do not appreciate their mothers still being with them, I do get irritated and frustrated with that. So, yeah, but any questions, anything, like you want to learn more about budgeting, saving, stuff like that? Like, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't, have degrees or certificates. I have done many different types of financial jobs, but yeah, I just couldn't believe like how eye-opening this was getting started, and I love it. I love the community. I have so much support in the community, almost at 300 subscribers. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going and keep saving, and hopefully, you're joining me for my journey, and you want to subscribe and be part of it too and save together. So until next video, hugs and love always.